Welcome to Story Lounge. Today, we'll delve into the story of Muhammad Ali, the man who shook up the world both inside and outside the ring. Known as the greatest, Ali's journey went beyond boxing. He fought for justice, pride, and a vision bigger than himself. Join us as we explore the rise, the fight, and the legacy of Muhammad Ali, a man whose name has become synonymous with courage, charisma, and change. The story of Muhammad Ali begins with a young boy named Cassius Clay, born in Louisville, Kentucky, in 1942. One day, at 12 years old, his bicycle was stolen. Furious, Cassius stormed into a nearby gym, vowing to whop the thief. A local police officer and boxing coach, Joe Martin, took him under his wing, introducing him to the world of boxing. Little did they know, they had just set a spark that would ignite the world. Cassius trained hard, driven by an energy that set him apart. He wasn't just another young boxer, he had a dream of becoming the greatest. At just 18, he claimed the light heavyweight gold medal at the 1960 Olympics. It was the beginning of a legend. Cassius Clay's talent wasn't the only thing that set him apart, he had the personality to match. He was bold, brash, and fearless, famously proclaiming, "I am the greatest." Reporters couldn't get enough, and neither could the public. In 1964, Cassius Clay got his chance to prove himself in the ring against Sonny Liston, the reigning heavyweight champion and a man feared across the sport. No one believed the 22-year-old Clay could beat the intimidating Liston. But Clay's confidence was unshakable. February 25, 1964. It was the night the world would never forget. Against all odds, Cassius Clay outlasted and overpowered Sonny Liston, winning in a stunning sixth-round upset. Standing victorious over Liston, he shouted to the cameras, "I shook up the world. I am the greatest." It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. He had arrived. Soon after, Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali, embracing his identity and faith. He would say, "Cassius Clay is a slave name. I didn't choose it, and I don't want it." Just as Ali's career was reaching its peak, the United States was embroiled in the Vietnam War. When he was drafted, Ali refused to go, saying, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." His decision was met with backlash. Ali was stripped of his title, banned from boxing, and faced the risk of prison. But his conviction was unbreakable. He used his platform to speak about racial inequality, religious freedom, and peace. Though his boxing career was on hold, he never stopped fighting. His stance on the war sparked discussions across the country and around the world, cementing Ali not just as a sports icon, but as a symbol of resistance and courage. After a 4-year absence, Ali returned to boxing, eager to reclaim his place as the heavyweight champion. In 1974, he took on George Foreman in the famous Rumble in the Jungle in Kinshasa, Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Foreman was younger, stronger, and undefeated, while Ali was seen as past his prime. But Ali had a strategy, the now famous rope-a-dope. He leaned against the ropes, absorbing Foreman's punches, tiring him out. And in the 8th round, Ali unleashed a flurry of punches, knocking Foreman to the mat and reclaiming the heavyweight title. The world watched in awe as Ali proved, once again, that he was a force like no other. Perhaps Ali's fiercest rivalry was with Joe Frazier. They had already fought twice, each winning one match, but their third and final bout in Manila would go down in history as the Thriller in Manila. It was an exhausting, brutal fight. Round after round, the two titans battled, each refusing to give an inch. By the 14th round, both were utterly spent. Finally, Frazier's corner threw in the towel, giving Ali the victory. Ali later said it was the closest thing to death he had ever felt. This fight solidified his legacy as a fighter who would push himself beyond limits to win. As the years went on, Ali faced a new fight. In 1984, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. But rather than retreat from the public eye, Ali continued to inspire, becoming an advocate for Parkinson's awareness and inspiring millions through his courage. He was more than a boxer, he was a beacon of hope. Whether he was lighting the Olympic torch in 1996, or speaking out for those without a voice, Ali showed that even with a debilitating illness, he was unstoppable. His spirit remained as strong as ever. Ali's influence went far beyond the boxing ring. He broke boundaries, challenged norms, and stood up for his beliefs, no matter the cost. His courage and charisma inspired millions, and his legacy lives on in people who fight for justice, equality, and peace. He once said, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." And Ali paid that rent every day. He was more than just a champion in the ring, he was a champion for humanity. Muhammad Ali's life was more than a series of fights. It was a story of resilience, courage, and compassion. He wasn't just the greatest boxer of all time, he was a man who showed the world what it meant to be truly unstoppable. His legacy lives on, a reminder that greatness comes not just from victories but from the courage to stand up for what's right. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Muhammad Ali, a man who will forever be remembered as the greatest. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring tales from history.